And what is up, everybody? Kelly here, playing Minecraft, back on the Jsano Fan Server, continuing where I left off in the previous episode. This is probably going to come out like a week later, so this section is going to be a little different. We are continuing our caving endeavors, and continuing to talk about basic training. In this episode, I guess I will discuss my time in the fitness training company, my time as a holdover, both before and afterwards, and me coming home, which was actually a bit of an adventure in itself. I don't want to go that way, so you'll go this way. Whoop. So, last episode we talked about... See, that's why I wanted cobblestone, because I need blocks on my bar. Blocks. So yeah, last episode we talked about basic training. Basically my storyline through that. I guess as a final note on that, something I forgot to mention was the fact that overall I actually enjoyed my time in basic training, even though I did say that in the beginning. Kind of want to reiterate that I actually enjoyed that part of basic training. That's the good news. Bad news is, I didn't like anything else before or afterwards. Every other thing that we did before and after that, I did not enjoy much at all. So, so basically, after basic training, like I said, I passed my PT test with a high enough score to make it to fitness training company. So, I was pretty excited for that. I was like, yeah, I'm making headway. Yeah, I'm actually enjoying things. I can, making so much quick progress that I can just knock this out of the way, get right onto AIT, get back onto Minecraft and YouTube videos, and all that good stuff. So I got to fitness training company. Or no, before I did that, I spent a couple weeks as a holdover. That was the first time I actually got back onto Reddit and Skype. Back in February, where I said, hey, I'm kind of back, I will officially be back soon. Turns out that ended up being a lie. It was an unintentional lie, but it was one nonetheless, in which I got stuck, basically. But, yeah, I said that, hey, I'm back. I should be officially back making videos soon. I just gotta knock this out of the way, and we'll all be good to go. And so I sat around as a holdover for 2 weeks. It was only going to be like 1 week initially. It wasn't even supposed to be 1 week, I don't think. Me and a few other people were supposed to go to the fitness training company. Unfortunately, our paperwork for whatever reason was slow, and I quickly learned that that is how the army works, so hey, whatever. Oh. So, can I reach that from here? Nope. Just block that off. Apparently they can't sense you anymore, so guess I'm okay with that. But, yeah, we, got stuck for 2 weeks as a holdover, and, during that time there were 2 people that really got on my nerves. Oh, damn. One of them was someone named Madison. The other, someone named... I don't even remember his name. He's just been wiped from my memory. I can see his annoying... Oh, Richardson, that's right. I remember now because there was another Richardson that I met later on who's actually a Minecraft fan, and hopefully will be subscribing if it has not subscribed already. Oh, there's another one. I see it. I see it. Got it. Need more torches. Get out of here first. But yeah, those two hated each other. I hated both of them. It's a pretty good mutual agreement. Actually, I don't think they ever really knew that I hated them. But yeah, if you're listening, I don't like either of you. one of them tried to friend me on Facebook, and I was like, no. I actually almost did. I accidentally clicked accept, and I realized that was not the Richardson I was thinking it was, and I freaked out. And screamed, ran around the house for a little bit, and then settled down and unfriended him. I didn't do all those things, but, you know, it's how I felt at the time. That spider. But, yeah, basically, let's see. Yeah, they both got on everybody's nerves as well as each other's nerves during the entire time. Neither of them were afraid to go to a drill sergeant or something if they didn't get their way. They would, you know, twist these little issues to their own liking. They didn't like each other, but they would more than willingly work with each other to make sure everybody else suffers, because they were both hated equally, so they were kind of allies through common enemies. So that's not a way to go. Grab this gold here. Well, Richardson he was actually going straight home. Like, you know, he's fat. He was fat. I don't even know if he ever really passed a PT test. I don't know if he decided to quit or if he was determined unfit to stay in the army. He was just too fat. Yeah, but I shouldn't be picking on fat people, but I don't like him, so I'm going to do it just for him. For any other people of overweightness, I am not directing this to you, so just please disregard my hateful words. But yes, he was sent home. He was the kind of guy that would try to find any which way to not do work. He would find other work to do so that he wouldn't have to do the work that he was told to do, if that makes any sense. So, if there was something that he didn't enjoy doing, he would find a way to not do it. And he was very good at twisting that around. Oh. Whereas Madison was someone who was around forever, basically. He was around over 6 months, 7 months, something like that. Which is longer than he was around for 6 or 7 months before I got there. So he already had a long time in the army at the time. I'm trying to find a way to go around here. This looks like a way to go. Whoa. Good job, guy. Oh. What'd you do? How'd you hurt yourself? That was weird. Oh, it probably... I don't know. I don't know what they do. No, don't knock that! Don't! No! It's okay, Cart. Don't fall off yet until I grab your things. Oh. You don't have anything I want to grab. You have the string, you can have all that stuff. Yeah, just keep it all, I guess. Here. Go be with your friend. Whoop. Let's close this door. More redstone. Nothing I need. But yeah, Madison, he kind of knew the ins and outs and all the rules and stuff, and he was kind of more of trying to get revenge on the drill sergeants for making him stay forever. Because basically, if you get in trouble, they don't kick you out, they just keep you there longer. So, if your intention is to get yourself in trouble just so you can get kicked out, it doesn't work like that. They keep you. They will keep you, and Madison was kind of the proof behind that. And so, yeah, he was kept for a long time. And, yeah, he was another one of those people who kind of twist things to make sure that he got an advantage out of it. And there was one point in time where Madison, you know, one of the things we had to do was pull Fire Guard every night and CQ every night, which is basically you wake up and spend the next 2 hours sitting around, basically. Spend the next 2 hours doing nothing. You're actually like pulling security, making sure, you know, no fires pop up, thus the term Fire Guard, and making sure nobody tries to escape or nobody tries to break in, things like that. Well, there's, you know, good shifts and bad shifts, and with the very... Oh, I've already been this way. With a relatively small number of people that were in the holdover group at the time, you didn't really, you know, there's a pretty good chance that you were going to be on a shift every night. It was just all a matter of which one you ended up getting. You know, there were some good ones, some bad ones. You know, the first shift every night is always good. Others after that, you know, first and last are usually the best. The others tend to be pretty bad. Ooh, a dungeon. Zombie dungeon. Synchronized dying. 2 green discs, some wheat, some iron. You can have the bones and the rotten flesh and the gravel. Ooh, a golden apple. I already have some of those. Not here. I think this is the first golden apple I found on this server. Oh, now we've done it. Now we've done it. Just gonna close this door. Yep. What the hell? What are you doing back here? These are not torches. Let's do this. Then we're gonna do this. Boop. Sweet. Hi, zombie. No, you cannot. But yeah, there's one time where we were doing setting up the Fire Guard shifts, and basically, goddamn, how many are there? And yeah, they got the short end of the stick again, and they weren't happy about it. So the next day, there were a couple friends in the company, so you know, there's some roughhousing, messing around, stuff like that, and yeah, one of them decided that, or Madison decided that he was going to gonna get a little revenge, I guess, or something, and so he decided to call and you know, get them in trouble. You know, say that somebody was being assaulted and bullied and stuff like that. Well, he didn't go to the drill sergeant. What you're supposed to do is you're supposed to go up the chain of command. You're supposed to go to your drill sergeant, and if they're not around, then you go to, like, you know, the next higher up. Well, he did not do that. Instead, he went to the MPs, the military police, and nearly got those two arrested. When, in reality, those two, like I said, were friends just messing around, having a grand old time, trying to pass the time while they were there. You know, they weren't trying to beat each other up at all. They were good friends, having fun. And he nearly got them in trouble for that. He got all of us in trouble because of that, for whatever reason. Some army value thing where mass punishment is the way to go for stuff like that. Like, which is stupid, because I don't think... Oh, damn. You know, everybody pretty much agrees that you shouldn't get in trouble for one person's stupidity, and yet we did in that occasion. Ow. There isn't even a chest up here. But yeah, so we actually got all our phones and stuff taken away, even though Madison didn't even have a phone to begin with. So there's a bit of a there's a bit of an issue there. Like, how did he get a phone to call the MPs? It turns out he most likely snuck out, went down to the post exchange, the little store we have, and chance that he might have called from there. So that was the fun of that. Not really. That was not fun at all. Oh! Of course, my immediate reaction to that incident was to go to my torches, which are way less effective than swords. But, yeah, so that was the whole spiel there. And, I need to get rid of these and these. So. Already been this way? Yeah. So that was kind of the highlight of Holdoverville. Besides that, we, oh look. How did I torch up to here and not see this? A diamond. Cool. I mean, go ahead. It's not my party. Oh. So let's see. After that, fitness training company. Yay! Fitness training company deals specifically in doing PT to get you physically fit so you can pass the PT test and go on to your advanced training. And that's where I went. Alright. Like how the chest just rolled into the scene here. Nice shovel, guy. Cool. Guess I'll grab it. No! My super loud keyboard. Oops. So, yeah, that happened. And, yeah, I went over there, and, not really too many interesting things happened over there. Long story short, I took my first PT test there. I left Friday, or I arrived there Friday, took my PT test the following Monday, and got better. I did 31 push-ups compared to my 23 in the previous test. Oh god, that lagged. Which was pretty dang good. Where are you, up here? Yep. I was pretty proud of myself. I just walked right under a spider. Didn't even care. See if I can walk right past him without him caring again. Yeah, he didn't care. This guy cares though. And then, so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make it. It's gonna be pretty quick. Even though I didn't pass my first PT test, my continuing improvement suggests that I should pass on my next test, right? No. No. See, look. Look. No. Fast forward another 7 weeks, and I had yet to pass it. Basically, that PT test right there that first one was my best PT test that I had done. Every single one I did after that, I got steadily worse, with the exception of one of them where I actually got just about the same score as my first one. Either way, I did not get enough to continue on to AIT. Instead, they decided to send me home. So the going home process was a bit of a trip in of itself. There's a whole holdover unit that you go to, and I only spent a few days there. Nothing too eventful there. You just kind of hang around, do little details like yard work, do a lot of yard work, things like that. And so yeah, I went there. I left this past Friday. Well, yeah, this past Friday, and heard my name called to go home the following Tuesday, right? Yes, Tuesday. I was like, yes, finally I'm going home. I'm excited. You can hear my excitement right now. And then what? Then we, very next day, woke up, got all my stuff packed, and started the out processing. Oh yeah, he doesn't care. I started my out processing, or finished my out processing, I should say. Turned in all my uniform stuff. The only thing I got to keep was like my underwear. Actually, there were a couple other things I could have kept, but I didn't. I just kept the underwear. But that's that one. But yeah, so did all that, and then I went to transportation department. Now, when I arrived at the RHU, the holdover unit, they gave me a paper that asked where the nearest airport is for me. Now, in reading this question, I was like, oh, okay, they're gonna fly me home. It's gonna be a pretty quick process. You know, I get to, you know, just kind of go to the nearest airport, hop on a plane, and they'll fly me home. No. No. No, not at all. Not how it worked. Because, you know, it's the Army. It's the United States Army. They don't do things right unless it's warfare. Oh, but basically, I went over to the transportation department. They gave all our paperwork that says, you know, this is how you're going to get home. You know, you're going to be bused home, or you're going to fly home, or whatever. They wanted to put me on a bus. And unfortunately, I cannot talk them out of it, because it was already set in stone. They already had all the things that they needed for it. And, you know, they had the passes and everything, and so it was all set in stone. Nothing I could do about it. Where are you going, guy? You don't have to come here. Probably gonna sneak up on me in a second. So I didn't do anything about it. It was basically, oh, I'm not gonna be home right away as I expected. I'm not going to the airport like I thought I was going to. I'm taking a bus. And I had already told my parents that I was probably going to be flying home because of the paperwork that I had gotten that asked me for my airport. So my mom was all prepared to go to the airport in Tampa to pick me up. Okay. Oh, dang. Back up. Oh, yep, definitely back up. Okay. I need blocks. I don't care. Actually, give me these. Oh, I like those pants. I didn't even read them. Oh, oh. Gonna do that for the moment. Let's get rid of something. Get rid of string. I should have brought my ender chest, because I kind of want to keep these things. Because so much recorded right now. What kind of pants? Oh, those are pretty good. But yeah, it didn't go as planned, basically. And to add on to that, I was not leaving in the morning like everybody else was. I was leaving in the afternoon, and would be taking the bus overnight to arrive in Florida the following morning at 6 a.m. It was not going to be a simple, 5 to 7 hour, quick little ride like the bus or the way up was. We took a van up way back in November. That took about 6 hours. This bus is gonna spend the next 15 hours on the road. 15 hours. There's a creeper up there. Should run away before it bombs me. Yeah, 15 nice long hours on a bus filled with people who can't afford a plane, and filled with people who like to smoke. I do not like smoking. It is a pretty major turnoff for me. But yeah, that happened. Did I go that way? Yes, I have. Dang. I don't even want that gold. Feels a bit laggy for me right now. It is a bit laggy for me right. Hopefully it's not laggy for you. It's because I'm doing so much recording or something that's starting to slow the computer down. Interesting. But yeah, long story short, it was a bit of an inconvenience. It was kind of frustrating because, they asked me where I was going to fly home to, and they're like, no, you're not going to fly home. The reason why they decided that I was going to take a bus instead of a plane was because, Florida's close enough to South Carolina that they were like, yeah, you can just take a bus. It's cheaper. And it's like, I don't care if it's cheaper if I'm paying this out of my own pocket. Which I guess I wasn't. I guess the Army wanted to pay for it. But yeah, I could have easily paid for it out of my own pocket. You could have just taken me over to, I don't know, the Columbia airport. It's like 20 minutes away from the base, so you could have just dropped me off there, and I would figure out a flight to get home. It would be a little bit more expensive, but I'd get it done. Or you could just drop me off at the nearest Enterprise rental car place, and I could have just picked up a car. Oh gosh. And could have been home in just a couple hours. Leave in the morning, be home that afternoon. You wouldn't have to pay a cent, except for maybe like a little... I could even have hailed a taxi, if anything. I had it all under... It would have been so much easier if I had done it myself. But no, it's the, it's the Army. The Army's got their ways. So, I think that's everything I had to say on that, and everything I had to say on the Army in general. My time in it. I guess overall, I can say that despite all things that I had said negatively, I think overall I kind of did actually enjoy it. Overall. There are definitely a lot of points that I didn't like, and I do understand that the Army itself, or the basic training, I should say, is not a... oh damn, I have a stack of gold here. The basic training stuff is in no way an accurate representation... Oh, there's a witch. I'm gonna run away. That witch has probably killed me by now. This is terrible. But yeah, basic training is in no way a representation of the Army at all. So yeah, I think I'm crashing. So I think I'm going to end this episode here. Close window, guy. But yeah, I'm gonna end this here, finally. All my talking... Oh, there we go. Okay, it doesn't show the IP anymore. That's good. Good to know. If I can log in... Oh yeah, I'm poisoning. Probably dead. This is terrible. I don't even know where I am. I don't know what the witch is doing to me. Probably dead as ever. So, I'm going to thank you for watching. Hope that you have enjoyed. Oh, there it is. I'm probably all kinds of dead. Yep. Lag spike to hell. I don't even know where I was. But, I'm gonna see if I can find my things, I guess. Take that. Take these pants. I'm gonna go on a quest to find my things. Wish me luck. I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I shall see you all next time.